you guys. I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Struggle Reviews TV. Today I am going to be reviewing I May Destroy You, starring Michaela Cole. It's on HBO. This is season 1, episode 4, Don't Forget the C. Now, before we get into any reviews, anything would happen, I would just like to say, where is my shot glass? Can't you see I'm taking shots? Where is my shot glass? Can't you see I'm taking shots? Where is my shot glass? Can't you see? Okay. I just wanted to get that out the way first. Okay. So we cut 3 months prior to Arabella's current situation of being sexually assaulted at the bar. We see that her and Terry are in Italy. They have this like really lavish, nice, spacious loft, flat type situation happening, and it is beautiful. I am thinking that this is some type of perk or advancement from her book situation. I don't think they were just on a girls trip, because she was saying that this is courtesy of whomever. I don't think they paid for it, but whatever. We get there at the loft. They get on this really, really big, nice bed, and they were a little close. Now, at first, I was like, but it was not that. They were just, laying back, chilling as girls, just talking, and Terry proceeds to pull some weed out of her lady parts and grind it up and put it in the food. Now, at this point, Terry has made it very clear what she has come to Italy for. She has come there for a man and to have sex in a little escapade in that very big bed. So now that they've ate this meal that has this weed in it, I am not a smoker. I'm not a weed connoisseur. I don't know. But whatever they had, they were lit. They were floating on a breeze. Didn't have a care in the world down the Italy streets. Somehow they end up at this restaurant to order more food. And the waiter, he's just like, I'm not dealing with this mess. He walks off. Another waitress comes over and proceeds to tell them, well, if you like that, I know where you can get something a little stronger, get what you ladies need, come to this park, I know a guy, blah, blah, blah. They proceed to go. After they have practically melted down, the seats just ooze because they are so out of it. I would really like to know what they were on, or was it weed, or was it a mixture of things? I don't know. But they get to the park, and the waitress proceeds to introduce them to Biagio. I hope I'm saying that right. And he lets them know that he has a little bit of everything. And they buy or whatever, and I don't know what Kit is. They got Kit and Molly. I don't know if Kit is Molly. And they got Coke. I know they got Coke. I know what that is. They got Coke, and at this point, this is when we begin to see that maybe Arabella has a little bit of a problem, because Terry, she's doing drugs also, but she's, carefree. She's not worried about it. We're just trying to have a good time. Bella goes, well, can I get your phone number just in case I want to pick up, or I need some more? And Biagio goes, well, I think that's more than enough right there. You don't need my phone number. So I was like, okay, well, girl, you already planning to get more. Maybe it's, it seems like there's a bit more going on to the story than we've seen previously. The last episode, the last 2 episodes, I kind of got the feeling that, we did see her smoking weed, when she got off the plane, and she did do a line of coke with Simon before they went in the bar, but that's all we saw. And from my perspective, it just kind of looked like a girl out, hanging with her friends, just, a little scarce drug use here and there. Now we cut to this episode. it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's not only one particular drug, it's any drug at this point. It doesn't really matter from what it seems, because we've heard about weed and kit, Molly and coke, and we'll, you know, get to the other things as we get further along. And we also see Terry. Now, in this episode, we also get a little bit more acquainted with Terry and her character. Now, prior in the last couple of episodes, you kind of see her kind of chastising Bella in a way. Like, oh, did you do coke? Did Simon have drugs? What all were you on? I kind of saw her as the more level-headed of the two, kind of trying to keep Arabella on the right path. But no, we see in this episode that Terry is just as much involved in the drug culture as Arabella is. She's having a good old time. Now, they go back to the flat, and, you know, they're trying to decide what they want to do, where they want to go, what kind of man they're looking for. And this is where we get the good old dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Where is my aid? Aid, can't you see? I'm taking shots. Okay, so we get that, and after looking around, they finally decide to go to a club. We are in the club. Terry seems to be the more level-headed one with her drug use, if that makes sense. She's going, you know, we got Molly, we got coke. Arabella is like, let's just mix the two. Let's have a little bit of everything. I don't care. I'm just trying to get high. Terry's like, well, no, I have to, you know, kind of be mindful of what I'm mixing and what I'm doing. But from the looks of it, they both decide to take Molly. Now they're sitting on the couch after they've danced and all this euphoria, honey. They're sitting there and they're just talking, and it's a bunch of nonsense, but we hear Terry say that she doesn't feel empowered in her career, which leads her to some choices that we're going to discuss later. But she, you know, she doesn't feel empowered. She doesn't feel strong. She feels like her job is at the demands of other people. Like, she just wants to feel important at this part, of like she's the boss. But Arabella's going, she's high, and she's like, yeah, man, and blah, blah, blah. And Terry proceeds to tell her, control your jaw. I had to rewind that part a couple times. And then it dinged like, hey, put the caption on. Control your jaw. I was like, oh, she has a coke jaw? Not the, forgive me, not the Bobby jaw, not the, that situation happened. I was like, oh girl, you want drugs. But after she's about to take something else, her high finally kicks in right along with Terry. They go back out to the dance floor. They're having a good time dancing. At this point, we see that Arabella is that friend you don't want to go out with. At least that's what I saw. That friend who is sloppy high, sloppy drunk, all over the place, making a scene, on top of things, just lost all control of any awareness. Now, she goes to the bathroom. We've already seen her smoke weed, do some coke, do Molly at the club, take shots, and then she proceeds to do some coke in the bathroom. I'm like, oh man, I've never like understood a lot of drug culture, but I'd be like, you know, like, damn, are you not high yet? She wasn't high yet, y'all. She wasn't. She goes back out to Terry, and Terry goes, you know, like, girl, where's your drink? She's like, oh, let me go get that. Goes in the bathroom, snorts more coke. So after that, she is blitzed, goes out, she's washing her hands. Total strangers in the bathroom, women she's never met. Like, yeah, cool. Put it on the tongue. We don't know what it is. We don't know what she took. Swallowed it. I don't know what it is, but whatever it was, it took her completely over the top. Arabella's out. She's sweating. She's going on the bar. I love you. She's having a good time. And Terry's just sitting there like, ugh. I don't know if those are the bouncers or owners, whoever is coming multiple times to get Arabella off the bar, to get her off the couch. Like, girl, sit down. Arabella is that chick in the club that you're looking at going, girl. Huh. But okay. Terry is sitting there and a fight breaks out and she's like, over it, I'm done. Clearly, Terry is, doing her drugs here and there. But Terry is the more sober one compared to Arabella. And this is where a question of friendship and all of that comes in for me, because she sees her and sees what headspace she's in, because she's like, Terry's like, I'm about to go. Arabella is, they're about to play Hamilton. They're about to play Hamilton. She's out of it. Terry's like, girl, I'm about to go. You see your friend you flew here with solo, your friend you live with back in London, who knows how long you've been friends, you leave her. She left her. And we've seen prior episodes, from the looks of it, Simon left her. I couldn't believe she just left her. Like, where is the girl code? Like, she already went to the bathroom alone. That's one thing that, we try not to do. It's too much going on. She went to the bathroom alone. She proceeds to leave her there in the condition that she is in. And she walks down a dirt back alley road. Just all these unsafe decisions. I was just sitting there waiting like, is something gonna happen? Like, but after she leaves her there, some friend, whatever, because I'm just sorry, like, if I'm out with my friends and I have that friend who is that friend, if I'm leaving, she's leaving with me. We're leaving together. We came together, we're leaving together. But okay, so after she walks, she's trying to find her way back to the flat. She runs into this guy. Mind you, we see that he's standing there, he's talking to a guy, and they kind of like spot anybody who's from out of town or from a different country. You can tell when someone is a tourist. And clearly these guys knew that Terry was a tourist. So they separate like, break, we got one. And they're talking, proceed to have conversations. She's dancing with one. He goes to, get her a drink. And the other one approaches her. And they all give each other's looks like, hey, it can be me or him, or we can do this together. We cut back to Arabella. She's out of it. She's oh, honey, the sweat. She's sweating. She keeps yelling. She's looking for Terry, my friend, Terry. Terry is gone. At this point, we see Baggio. He sees her looking a hot mess. Doesn't know her from a can of paint, but proceeds to stay there with her. And I was like, okay, that's cute or whatever. They're sitting, waiting outside, and he's like, ain't no Terry here. She is falling all over herself, dropping money, dropping keys, just out of it. At this point, I was just happy someone was there. Even though we didn't know this person, he could have did a billion things. But gladly, he just made sure she got home safe. At this point, I'm seeing Baggio as a gentleman. She goes there, she's upset, like, oh my goodness, if Terry is here, I'm going to flip. Not only is Terry there, Terry is in her bedroom with two men about to have a threesome. Girl, that's what you left me for. To get empowered. But okay, she's with two men, she's having a threesome. She's like, okay, girl, high five. At this point, it seemed to me like maybe she was sobering up a bit because she could barely walk before. But at this point, she's kind of gotten her footing. She's no longer throwing up. They sit on the couch. She does more coke. More coke. More coke. Now we have seen her on the ground. No shower. Has thrown up. Gets on Baggio trying to put those moves on him. And I thought he was going to like, okay, you know what? I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to let you sleep it off. Let you kind of sober up. No. 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 Baggio embraces all these unwarranted coke puke-filled kisses without a problem. And I was like, okay. You made her get home safe. Okay, it's still good. Then she stops. I was like, thank you. He's like, what's wrong? Oh, I forgot I'm on my period. Pretty heavy flow period. And Biagio is like, let's go. Let's do this. Where they do? They must do that in Italy, because where they do that at? Where they do that at? There has never been a time where I felt like the urgency was there enough for me to put a towel down. No. No. But okay. You know what? I'm not judging much. I'm not judging. We put the towel down. We're going. I'm like, okay. To each his own. Biagio goes in. We pulled out the tampon, waved it around like it was a magical Harry Potter wand. Okay. I was done at that point. But okay, still, to each his own. Maybe it's an Italy thing. Maybe some guys, maybe I just didn't meet that guy. Something. They've taken the tampon out. They've put the towel down. He proceeds to take his fingers to finger her from what we could see. Pulls out a blood clot. Now, we are all ladies here. We've all had our blood clot moments. When I've had them, it's nothing I want to see. It's nothing I want to see. It's something I want to flush, something I want to wrap up, throw away, Clorox down, wash hands. Nothing I want to see. Definitely nothing I want to touch, Biagio. See, that's when kind of started to question his character a little bit. I was like, all right. Nothing you want to touch. But we see Biagio go in and, hey, what's that? Oh, it's a blood clot. Oh, those just come out? Yeah, sure, yada, yada, yada. Never seen this before in my life. Boy, if you don't put that down and go wash your hands. Oh. I was so bothered. I was so bothered. So not only we're drunk, we're high, we're out of it, no shower, we're on our heavy flow, we got tampons and blood clots falling out all over the place. Still trying to get it in, huh? But finally, after Biagio takes out this blood clot, Arabella finally gets up and she's like, you know what? I'm tired. Like, oh yeah, girl, please be tired. At least today. Just be tired today. I'm tired. And he's like, okay, well, we can go do something else. I know somewhere that we can go. relief, a little sigh of relief that Biagio isn't a total asshole. Because from us meeting him, she's waiting on the Uber. He's standing there. He's nonchalant. He's not saying much. Are you gonna miss me? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? I don't know. Followed home. Good. Make sure we got home. But we're high. We're drunk. Our period. We're still trying to get it in. Now, if he had said like, okay, well, yeah, you know what? I gotta go. Just blew her off. But no, we see that maybe he's come for something a little bit more. Because even though she's not trying to get it in on her period, he still wants to take her out and enjoy her company for the time being. But he's leaving the room. At this point, we've seen the two guys that were with Terry. They, this was fun, had a good time, sweated it out, they're gone. She texts her friend, getting it in Italy, just had a threesome, feeling like, she's maybe accomplished, she's empowered, she was in control of something. Look out the window, we see the guys leaving, pounding it up. Yep, another one in the bag. So I felt like Terry was feeling a little cheap. Like, this is not what I thought it was. I feel used. I feel, not so much as a rape or an assault, something less, just feeling like something spiritually was taken from you that you weren't trying to allow somebody to take. She felt like that was her moment to be strong, boss, woman, in control. I wanted to have this threesome versus two men conjuring up a scheme to get you to have this threesome, which is what it was. At this point, she sees her and Biagio kind of see each other in passing, and she gives Biagio this look like, The last two episodes, we've seen Terry make sure that Arabella has ignored Biagio's phone calls. So I'm thinking that maybe this is why, like maybe, he didn't see her at the best moment, and she's like, F that, But Arabella and Biagio leave the flat. They go to the beach. And this is where we get a little bit more into Biagio's character. And he's telling her, just because I sell drugs doesn't mean I do them. I don't do drugs. I sell them because, I do what I got to do. But my mom and my sister both died from, I believe it was heroin overdose. And, I stayed clear from it. And, proceeds to tell her, you're cool. I like you. Hey, don't do drugs. And she calls him, party pooper. And she's not trying to hear that. And he plays some draft punk. And before that, I think he played, gosh, I don't remember what it was. Was it Jagged Edge? Was it 112? I don't know. It was one of those groups. But we see that they're kind of vibing beyond her just buying drugs from him, or him just wanting, something sexual from her. It's something more. They're kind of having a connection, and he thinks she's a cool chick, but she does have a drug habit. And, she blows it off, and he tells her, don't call me when, you get in trouble. Don't call me when you get in trouble. And we see kind of where, what happened after he said that. And as we can see, she has yet to call him. She has been ignoring his phone calls. So that was episode 4. Don't forget to see. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you back for my next review.